What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? We are just going over. I hired another driver last night and bought another garage. Since we're heading to Texas today, I figured we should have a base of operation, and so I bought a truck and a driver for Texas. So 100 Thieves hype tracks going off. Let's do this. Move things around a little bit. Where do I want to put things? Where do I want to put things? Where do you want things to see? Maybe like that? That might be good. I was messing with the radio in game last night, and it's actually not too bad, but it's like legit. I think it's like Discord streams, or I don't know how they're doing it, but legit, you could have listeners on ATS listen to like your radio broadcast or something. So pretty good, but it's not NCS music, so I know that for a fact. So this is going to be the beauty we're running today. I'm going to probably try and find a let's see, world map. That's not what I want. Great job. There we go. Let's see if we can find anything going out towards Texas. Whoop, there we go. Excuse me, I had like a weird snort thing going on there. I don't know what that was. Reno to Fort Worth. It's a really light job and like probably the worst price per mile. Maybe not. Where is it in? It's pretty low. I wish there was a load of big rigs, because as you see, they have a very good price per mile.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Bi-Coastal Nation. Oh, yeah.
Trippy, thank you for the follow. Doing some ATS today. I'm a little disappointed with Division. The fact that they couldn't push anything for 2 weeks. I wish they had started just a random event to fill things up, but they couldn't even do that. So, rocking some ATS. I lost my profile. I started working on it last night, trying to rebuild it. And so now I'm doing this. Hopefully you're having a good day. Good morning, afternoon, or evening. I don't remember where you are exactly in the world, but thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Is there anything out of Carson City to Texas that pays better? No. Literally the only thing I have is this. Well, let's see what my drivers are working on as well. Driver manager, map view. Here we go. So he's on a job almost to where his destination. He's about these two, I think, cross paths. They're literally on opposite runs of each other. This one's heading down to San Diego. He is headed out to Utah. He picked up he's dropping off in Idaho. No, Idaho. Local route, another local route. She is going on an adventure. Hopefully that gets her a good level and a half or so, maybe 2. And she's heading out to Colorado. So, I don't know. Is that a she? You be the decision. What is Maja? I think it is. I'm guessing. And then you have me here, and I'm planning on doing a route to Texas. And then I bought this guy. He hasn't even picked up anything yet. He's got this truck, and that's it. So we'll go back to the job market. We'll pick up the one here, and we'll take it out to Fort Worth. And that'll probably be today's or this morning's stream, and we'll do another one tonight. Unfortunately, like I somewhat was explaining yesterday, is I do have to work around my full-time job, which is dad. So love the truck. Kind of getting a little taste of that Jake as it kicks in. Oh, it sounds so good on this truck. Go! I'm trying to pull in behind you. Boop. We want to go left here. I wish I could justify a track IR. Go. We're trying to pull up behind you. Seriously. If that truck hadn't stopped, we would have all gone through this intersection, and I wouldn't be blocking both lanes at the same time. With a guy on the left, what are you doing? So this is probably one of the lighter of the loads that we're going to do. Last night I popped down to Texas. Just did a quick fast travel there. Bought everything, got it set up. Did a couple of those missions that I need to do. We're cutting them off. Oh my goodness. I want freight market. I want that one. Yeah, because that's even worse. All right, well. I know there's a way to skip this loading process. I would love to do that right now. Oh, are you kidding me? Can we hook it this way? Probably not. If you're having trouble, I don't have a way to adjust the suspension height easily. Is it not going to let me? There we go. Long drive ahead. This truck was really not designed for a load this small, but I wish they had the twist to the torque of the engine, because that would be cool. They do have the twist of the drive shaft. They're getting there. Yeah, this is not a tight space friendly truck. Hey, look, a Tesla. Everywhere you go in the damn world, there's Teslas. All right. So I have traffic enforcement turned off because in this game it's kind of stupid. I get it's a driving sim and there's cops everywhere, but the intelligence of the police are very low. They weren't programmed very well, in my opinion. And then I also have the fatigue turned off because I hate that I'm driving for an hour. And I know in game it's like 10 hours, but if you drive for an hour and you all of a sudden you're tired and you have to find somewhere to stop, it just takes away from the driving. So those two things are turned off. And we made it. We did it. So there we go. Once we leave the Reno city limits, I know the speed limit will kick up to 65. This is not California, so it's not 55. And I normally cruise above the limit. One of the reasons I turn the speeding tickets off is because I don't want to deal with it while I'm smashing down the highway. I don't know if it's the sound mod or what, but this truck is definitely a lot louder than my Kenworth. Sounds better when you let off the pedal on the Jake, but moving over, cool. Now I can move over and get out of the fast lane. So for sure, by the time I get there, that new driver should have something to pick up. Why do I feel like this is going to take a long time to get through? So just hanging out in traffic. How far do we make it? We're going to dip into California. Yuck. Okay. And then in and out of California for a minute. Before... Okay, so we're heading down to Vegas. Vegas, we're going to take 40. Interesting. I guess 40 should go all the way... 40 does go all the way into Dallas, so that's perfect. Okay, well, my personal favorite place. If I were to move anywhere, it would be Flagstaff, Arizona. Because you're up in the mountains, but literally you have Phoenix right there. And it's really not that far of a drive in real life either. Even shorter in the game, but I know at one point my family, my mom and some family were talking about retiring in Phoenix. And I'm like, if I went to Arizona, it'd have to be like not desert. And this is not desert because it's like, it's part of the mountains. It's not part of what you imagine Arizona as. And I have a couple friends that actually went down to Phoenix because they got the hell out of California. I can't say I blame them. What is going on up here? At least it's a stoplight, I guess. Wish my trailer looked better. You know, as soon as you're in California when that speed limit dips. And then you'll hit Nevada again and it's like, oh, speed limit 70. We'll be out of here pretty quick. There's the view without the annoying mirrors. However, I don't have a track IR, so that's what we're doing. Because I don't want to have to move my mouse anytime I want to look at the mirror and see what's going on back there. Lazy trucker. Love it. Awesome. Please be green so we can get through it. Not like we're all getting through this. Nope, already yellow. Oh my god, seriously. He legit just didn't go. Here, we're gonna push this guy backwards. Or just climb up on top of him. Like my wheel. I wish they had the mud flaps to match. I think it'd be cool. First chance I get, I'm passing this annoying AI. Nice. Who's playing? New England and the Jets. Well, go Pats. Maybe not who you're rooting for, but that would be my pick of those two. That's your team? All right, cool. Well, you could stay the moderator then. I think we're in good shape. Oh, that's right. You're a New Englander yourself, aren't you? Without giving too much away. Originally, yes. Okay. Come on. Let's get to an actual place I can get around this person. Oh, you're one of those fantasy players. Okay, well. I don't really watch much sports anymore. I used to watch, like, no, anything hockey. I would wake up, I'd turn on the TV, and it would be set to the NHL network. I'd just watch either replays of the games from the nights before or highlight reels or whatever. And that was like all that was on the TV when I had the remote. My wife gets the remote, whole nother story. About to pass this guy down the side of the road if I have to. This is not going to end well. Oh, it's a bush. I thought it was a car coming. Well, that is a truck coming, so. That would have ended poorly. Go straight. Don't turn. Let me just drive in peace. Without you. Thank you. It's not one truck, it's another. Started fantasy last year, so you're not deep into it. Well, I know quite a few people that actually do enjoy playing fantasy quite, a lot. So, football was never really my thing. Like, I'll enjoy a good game. Super Bowl's great to watch sometimes. My stepdad would actually watch college football, and I actually enjoyed that more than watching the pros sometimes. The college guys have some heart, and they put it in to the game, but and a lot of the trick plays seem to come from college lately, not the pros. I'm gonna turn the game down just a smidge. There we go. I don't know if it was loud for you guys, but there's times that it looked like it was louder than I was. I'm not really a fan of any college, but I like watching good sports, It was less about like which team won. I didn't really give a crap who won. I just kind of pick someone and root, but I like watching, players that actually would put their heart into it. I still love pro hockey. I mean, those guys do put their heart in the game and their body. The hits are certainly not like what they used to be, but there's still some big hits every once in a while. Once I hit I-40, this should be a pretty good cruise. Other than going in and out of Flagstaff, because that's kind of a mountain section of the highway. I've driven 40 before. Not a bad highway to drive. All the way through Texas. I drove it from Tennessee Took I-95 down to I-40, and then took 40 across the country, and then came up I-5 to California when I did one of my moves from Maine to California. Another one of my moves, I took I-5 to... what did I do? Did I do a 40 again? I think it was 40, actually, if I'm not mistaken. And I took that into... we're going to haul ass through this little town, get past that guy. I say little town, it's Tonopah. Jesus, the traffic on the other side has dropped my frames in half. I don't know if you guys can tell on the stream side. I went from 140 frames down to 80. It's definitely not as crisp out the windshield as it used to be. That's for damn sure. All fine and dandy until someone wants to turn. I knew I should have gone to the right lane. This much traffic, it's going to be really hard to get through that, especially with the AI mentality. But this much traffic, it might be hard to change lanes too. We'll see. Well, I got around the pickup. That's all I made for progress. This guy's got a load. The other one's just got, I think it's a bottom dump up there. Please don't be an accident on this road. I really need my drivers to level up. I wish there was a way to level up drivers quicker. I gave them a nice truck. A lot of them have trailers that they can use. I figured those would get you more experience using your own truck and your own trailer. What is it, F5? Yeah. Still can't see everything yet. I think we're going to be coming into Vegas here in a bit. That's not what I wanted. Does this truck not have rain sensing wipers? I thought I turned on that option. Oh, there's the rain sensing wipers. Okay. So they were off. Now they're on rain sense. Even though I've never known a Peterbilt to have it, but oh, Jesus. Well, here's to stupid things. As stupid is as stupid does. Cut the pass off. I didn't crash. That is not my normal. That's not my normal plan of how to pass in this game, but I pulled it off. It worked. Come on, little rain never hurt nobody. Let's go. To keep my trucks in really, like, always repaired shape, so they always have brand new tires on them. I think the only damage I have right now, yeah, it's just a little bit to the cab, and that's from earlier when the stupid big rig didn't go at green. And so I accelerated anticipating him to go, and he didn't. So the little jump in view, and when it does a little jump down to here, is just me pushing one to recenter my view. It's typically after I use my mouse to look around or something. Clearly, I got a better truck here, so. Because this dude is. Of course, then again with the weather, there's no way I can see far enough ahead to even make this pass if I wanted it. Which I do. They're just coming out of the fog. The fog. That was like a horror movie, wasn't it? The Fog. It like consumed people. It was a living thing. I don't really do horror films much. Typically because I end up seeing it coming and I just ruin it for myself. It's like, don't go in there. That's where the bad dude is. And you're yeah. And the jump scare's gone. I know there's some jump scares I could put in here, and I don't know if I could do it for channel points or if they're only locked to bits. I gotta look. I know I had some, but the program stopped working, so. I know this truck's gonna get pulled in for scales because I have not put it on the road yet. If I get a bypass, I'll be flipping amazed. Oh, I guess that must not be scale. Oh, that's just fuel stopping. Way station. This isn't I-40, is it? We're not there. Oh, it's 95. Whatever that is. Road work ahead. Left lane closed. Traffic at a standstill. Go. Truckers unite. Not really. I'm just actually in a good mood. And I know I'm just going to pass his ass right here. $80-mile-an-hour speed limit. Y'all see it here. I can do 80 legally. I think it's only for bits. Yeah, I'll have to look at it and see if I can do jump scares. If I can drop it to like 1 or 10 bits or something like that, 5 bits, so it's really not a ton of money, and then people can just do it when they want. My luck, it'll be like when I'm starting to stream and I'm not expecting anything, and then someone just hits me with it. But okay, you can move now. Fine, I'll move. You jackhole. What now? Seriously, I've turned on traffic simulator. That's not the good lane. Now it might be better. Well, you're still there. Honest officer, I saw the sign for the highway and I thought it was a speed limit sign. I thought the speed limit was 95, I promise. I wasn't speeding on purpose. The hell is 515? That's an interstate? Fucking hell. Do I have an exit coming that I don't know about? I don't see one. Jump out in the hammer lane. Yeah, this rain, I might have to pull the realistic rain mod because it is definitely causing havoc on my frames. Especially in the city. Out in the middle of nowhere, it's probably fine, but yeah, heading up into Kingman and Flagstaff. These hills are gonna be, shall I say, treacherous with my driving. Even worse when you have AI that's just parked around a turn for no reason. Yeah, they're certainly doing better, but if I pull the realistic rain, I wonder if I pause the game where it would put me. It's got to be a rest stop somewhere. I just know that I'm technically on an uphill climb right now. I really would rather not pull over, stop, save the game, exit the game. Why? This Michael V guy is doing a whole bunch of little trips, and I guess I'm okay with that because he's probably getting good experience. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Oh no, the fight's out. I'm about to punch his lights out. Get the fuck back, guard your grill. What's wrong? We can't stand still. And I gotta pause anyways. Be right back, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I had probably another hour before the kid got home. He was hanging out with Grandma and Grandpa. But he decided to cut things short. He wanted to come home. So we'll go as long as we can and then stop. I think that's how I had it hidden. Well, since I'm going to be cutting off a lot sooner than I thought I had, like I said, another hour, at least 45 minutes. I think what we'll do is I'll cut off. I'm going to try and remember to pull out the realistic rain mod. And then we'll try again. Although I'm wondering if in Texas it's going to be as bad. Like, I just don't feel like it will be. Little wobbly at 70 around that bend. I'm gonna probably have to think about lunch for him, so I don't know how much longer. Maybe I'll finish this up when he goes to take a nap. I don't think I'll stream it. We'll just hammer down. I can bypass? That's amazing. Is it because it's a first time buy? Alright, and here's our merge onto 40. Of which I hope you go right so I can just cut everyone off, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm going to have to cut everyone off. Could just go into Kingman real quick and pause here. That might have been my better play. Might be what I still end up doing. Kingman would be a good stopping point. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. Top off the fuel. I get to discover Kingman. I don't think I would have otherwise. want to say it's a big gas station, but it's not a... Yeah, it is kind of little. Well, we'll make it work. 438. All right. Well, let's see how much the fill-up cost. Probably won't be as much as I was planning because I'm not as low as I was planning on being, but $5.17 a gallon. I thought that said 4 something a gallon. $500 down the drain. All right. Well, guys, thank you for joining this morning. If you didn't see it, which you may or may not have, but all my VODs, I've just been taking off of Twitch and pushing them over to YouTube. So if you miss anything and you want to see it, it's over on YouTube. I just feel it's a little bit easier to get that and do that. And yeah, I need to go help the kid. So thank you all for joining. Again, VODs on YouTube. I love you. Joey, I appreciate it. Trippy, thanks for the follow from the beginning of the stream. But y'all have a wonderful day.